morning, good morning, good morning. Oh man, check this out. There's an ultralight flying above the freeway. That is so awesome. I want one of those so bad. It would be so much fun just to be able to fly out in the woods. What the? Oh my gosh. Road closed. All kinds of like water and mud and stuff around the road. I wonder if it flooded up. I heard about some flooding from last night. Look at this, there's like trees and stuff in the road. I didn't even hear any rain last night. So I got back from work last night at like midnight, after midnight. Man, when I went to bed, I just passed out. It's kind of early this morning, but I have that skills workshop this morning. I'm gonna teach people how to make flutes. I'm the Pad Piper, what up now, son? Okay, so, yeah, I'm heading back out to work, and, meet up with some cool kids. Meet up with some cool kids that need a little bit of direction in their life. Hopefully by working with our hands and learning from some people who walked before us and who learned how to live this life in a good, healthy manner. It'd be a good way to connect with these kids and help them out. Yeah, there must have been a lot of flooding last night. There's like debris all over the road and pieces of road closed and stuff like that. I didn't even notice any rain though. Slept like a rock last night. All right, so I just got done with that skills workshop, flute making skills workshop. Had 8 kids and a couple of leaders. All ended up with flutes by the end of the day. Awesome. Can't ask for more than that. Change things up for the kids a little bit, and you know, killer fun for me. Killer fun. Look at all these poof clouds. They're like cotton balls. It's great. Gorgeous out here, friends. It's gorgeous. There's so much water out here also. I mean, all this water like on the side of the roads. All the canyons have water in them. All of the cattle ponds are filled to the brim. Great. So much water, and people are always like, oh man, we need rain, we need rain, we need rain. Well, we definitely, over the last week, we got rain. It's been flooding everything. I don't even know. Like, it's been crazy. Right, Jasmine? Yeah. It's been weird. It's been nuts. I mean, look at these. These right here, these are not actual ponds on the sides of the road here. Not designated ponds, but they're like 3 feet deep. Bam, another one. So much water. So good for this land. So good. We've gotten a lot, and we could definitely use some more, so hopefully it keeps coming. Where are you going, Jasmine? What a weirdo. Another pond. Everywhere. That was pretty cool. The flute making clinic went really, really well. Everybody was pretty open to it, receptive. The cool thing is that, you know, making these flutes, we don't use any modern measurements. We make them the way that they used to be made, where you use your fingers to measure out 3 fingers between the thimble and the first hole, and finger width apart from every hole thereafter for 6 holes. We've been going off of like the measurements of our bodies and tuning them from there. So, you know, really we're tuning them to play our melody. We're playing them to play our scale, our tune, our because in some folklore, the act of giving a flute to somebody else is like giving a part of yourself to that person. You're giving them the ability to play your song, your melody, your notes, like your scale. You're giving them the opportunity to play that, and they can either take that and play good music, or they can take that and play bad music. It's kind of cool. We equate that over to giving a piece of yourself and sharing from yourself and being vulnerable and open and honest and sharing vulnerability with another person. It's so hard to open yourself up to somebody else, because if you tell them your all your fears and all your insecurities and all your hardships, trials, and struggles, they can take those things and they can be supportive of you in growing through those things, or they can throw those things in your face. They can use them to hurt you, to harm you, and they can cut you so deep. It takes so much courage to share those vulnerable things, to open yourself up, because there's always the possibility that the other person might hurt you. It takes courage, it takes trust to open yourself up. But one of the things that one of the boys pointed out in this group today is that it's worth the risk putting yourself out there, because the benefits of getting that weight off your shoulder and potentially having support from the people that are close to you, having the support to bring yourself through these trials and struggles is huge. Having that support is maybe the difference between making it and not. And I thought that was really inspiring, that it is a risk, and it's worth the risk. And another boy pointed out that the harder it feels to share, and the more nervous you are to share something with your support system, usually the more you need to get that out there, and the more help you need with it. But I like what that boy said today. It's worth the risk of putting yourself out there if it means the possibility of receiving help from the people that care about you most. I love that. One thing that I'm thinking about right now is just, who are those people that I feel most comfortable in sharing some of my hardest experiences and my biggest vulnerabilities? Who is that support system made up of? Who's there for me no matter what, and who's not going to judge me for it or throw it back in my face? And as I'm thinking about it, I'm realizing that this group of people is rather large. It's a huge group of people that want to help me to improve and succeed in life, not just a couple of people. So as I'm thinking about this more and more, it's just amazing how big this group is. And it's not just family and super close friends. There's a lot of people, who even some acquaintances who I've shared small vulnerabilities with, and coworkers who I've shared small vulnerabilities with, who have taken those things and tried their best to help me in that moment. Pretty cool. So a challenge for you is to look into your life, just ponder about this for a little while, and think about a lot of different people. Think about people that you work with every day. Think about supervisors. Think about coworkers. Think about friends, family. people that are a part of Facebook groups who have gone through similar things from you, and try and find out how big that group is for you. So I'm interested in hearing about this, and if it's something that is across the board, that everybody's support system is larger than what they thought it was, or one of these boys also said something else interesting. He said that it's hard to feel that you can share as a young man in this world because the expectation to be a tough guy is so high, and to not share your feelings and to not be vulnerable, to not cry, to not put yourself out there and share feelings. He said that it's difficult to share because of that stereotype that he is molded into as a young man, that he is required to be this tough guy. And it's so hard. It's hard to imagine not being able to share, to be surrounded with people that expect you to be a certain way, who won't allow you to open up and share your vulnerabilities because they would judge you for those, and they would think negatively of you if you were to be vulnerable and emotional, is hard to imagine. I know that that's a struggle that a lot of people have nowadays, and that's something to think about. What can you do to maybe help that group be okay with being there for each other on more of an emotional level, instead of just, oh, I got your back if this kid tries to beat you down, and instead of just being there for each other physically, being there for each other emotionally, spiritually, as well as physically. It's a hard world that we live in nowadays, and I still don't understand a lot of it. Everything changes so quickly, and my hope is that you guys have the support system that you need, that you have people that you can go to with your concerns and who can help build you up, and also that you make yourself available as a friend and as a family member, that you put yourself in a spot where others feel that they can come to you, and that you treat them with respect, compassion, love, and with a desire to help them to grow and to learn. It's hard to be there for each other. It's hard. It's emotionally taxing when somebody tells you the difficulties that they're going through in their life. It's hard to see somebody in pain and feel that you can't do anything about it. But we need that in our lives. We need the ability to talk things out. And we need people who are there for us. So try your best. Do your best to be there for the people around you, and surround yourself with people who are there for you, who want to help you to make things better, who want to help you and who inspire you to grow and to be better every day. Yeah. What do you think, Jasmine? And one other thing, I can't even tell you how much I appreciate the people who watch these videos, because even though I may not know you, I feel that you are a part of my support system. I feel that I can open up to you. I feel that I can be vulnerable on this channel, and that those things are, and that not only will people be supportive of me and help me out through my life, but that hopefully somebody can take something away from the things that I share and things that I learn, even if they may be hard for me to share, and take those things and grow themselves through that process also. I can't even tell you how much I appreciate that. So if you know somebody who's struggling through some of these things that I'm talking about, reach out to them. Try to make yourself available to be that person who they can open up to, who they can be vulnerable to. And if it's difficult for you to put yourself out there in that way, then that's okay. And maybe just share this video with them so that they can start thinking about some of these things, and it can open up the conversation, so that next time when you go and talk to them, and if you offer to be a part of their support system, then they might take you up on that, and it may be a way for them to gain that support system that they need. I appreciate you guys being there with me, being there for me, and I hope that in return I can be there for you. And if you guys need anything, reach out to me, comment on this, send me a message, let me know if there's anything that I can do to help you out, or if there's anything that you want me to talk about. I love having these conversations around life-changing topics like this, and so, you know, it'd be great to have any opportunities to talk about things that you guys are thinking about or specifically need. I know that was a little bit of a long topic, but something that I feel really strongly about, and I was impressed with today to share with you guys. It's been on my mind. So I'm heading home now, and I'm going to see what's going on with the family. I didn't get back from work till really late last night. I had to leave really early this morning, so I haven't even touched base with anybody today. I've been out of communication the whole day. I can't even tell you how many times I drive on this highway. It is a ridiculous amount. Ridiculous. So I was just in the house finishing up some editing on some stuff, and I looked outside and it was orange. Check this out. Epic monsoonedness. Hello, beautiful. There you go. So gorgeous on the Kae and I Instagrams. Whoa. Man, I just can't handle it. Alright, I don't know how I top that for today. This is gorgeous. I'm just going to sit here and enjoy this show. I'm recording a time lapse of it right now, so I'll post that up after this so that you can enjoy it also. Man, I hope you guys have an awesome day. I had a really great day, really long day, but a really good day for me, and hopefully gave back to some pretty cool people. That's all we can hope for, right, is that we're doing our best and hopefully helping somebody else out in the process. Do me a favor, everybody, make it a great day. Peace out.